Hey, it's your boy Jamoni. I'm back checking in with another video. I got a news clipping here of a white lady allegedly stabbing her boyfriend over 100 times and going scot-free. Please like, subscribe, and share the channel. Now let's get into the video.
Now at 3:30, outrage from the family members of the victim after a woman who stabbed a man to death is sentenced to probation. Bryn Spacer was convicted of involuntary manslaughter just last month.
She claims to have been under a marijuana-induced psychosis when she killed a man she had been dating. KTLA 5's Lauren Lister live now in the newsroom with reaction from the family of the victim. Lauren.
Yeah, Glenn and Lou, we are hearing from the victim's family after that woman found guilty of stabbing their loved one over 100 times in a marijuana-induced psychosis is sentenced. The judge today giving the defendant 2 years felony probation, not
2 years felony probation for killing somebody. Not only that, you stabbed him over 100 times. Allegedly. Well, ain't even allegedly because you went to jail for it. Come on, man.
prison time. No cameras in the courtroom, but reaction outside.
How I felt was it's just an unjust determination.
Family of slain Thousand Oaks 26-year-old accountant Chad Amelia devastated today after his convicted killer, 32-year-old Bryn Spacer, who's been out on bail since the 2018 slaying, was sentenced today.
How the fuck did she get bail? You can kill somebody and get bail? You already finna know where I'm going with it. Where I'm finna go with it. If she was black, that shit would have never happened. You wouldn't have got no bail. You'd have went to prison for the rest of your fucking life. Meanwhile, this lady gets some bail and don't go to jail. She get probation for killing her boyfriend.
And given no time behind bars.
It's been 5.5 years where she has got to live with her family, and we get to live with a box of ashes.
Last month, the jury found...
That's sad, bro. They deserve some type of justice. This lady been out 5 years. Going around scot-free after she done killed somebody. Make that shit make sense.
Spacer guilty of involuntary manslaughter, of stabbing Amelia, a man she'd been dating a few weeks, 108 times with 3 different knives, while in the throes of a marijuana-induced psychosis.
She stabbed a man over 100 times and claimed she did it because she was off marijuana. Anybody that smoked marijuana know you don't do no shit like that. Unless she was smoking lace weed. But that does not negate the fact that she killed someone. Not only that, overkilling someone. That's a heinous crime. Stabbing somebody over 100 times is a heinous crime.
These are things everyone agrees on. What we don't agree on is that she should have walked free today after doing what she did. It's a very sad day for victims of crime. It's a very sad day for this family.
At the scene of the killing, officers reported finding Amelia dead and Spacer screaming hysterically, still holding the knife, stabbing herself in the neck. Spacer faced up to 4 years in prison plus sentencing enhancements. The judge saying,
when they got there, it said she still had the knife. Why they didn't shoot her? They shoot people all the time for having knives. They just shot somebody not too long ago for having a knife. You telling me you wasn't going to shoot this lady? And then she stabbed herself in the neck. Then it backdoored and said that the lady was only facing 4 years for a heinous crime of stabbing somebody over 100 times. This is the kind of privilege that blacks be talking about. This shit right here. The justice system is not fair when it comes to us. And it favors other people. I'm not saying all white people are bad because they're not. But the justice system doesn't look at crimes the same.
Given the facts of the case, he didn't think it was warranted.
He took into account her lack of criminal record, her professional standing in the community, and that she did in fact suffer from severe psychosis at the time of the killing and really did not know what she was doing.
You notice every time it's a fucking white person, they always going about their mental state. It's a joke that I can't remember what a comedian, but he was like, if a black person have a mental illness and he has multiple personalities, they don't give a fuck. They're gonna lock up all your personalities. But meanwhile, she got a mental state that's supposed to be fucked up.
Judge citing evidence and expert testimony, also saying it proves Spacer did not know marijuana would have this effect on her when she smoked with Amelia at his apartment that night. The victim's family concerned about a broader impact.
I think he set an absolute terrible precedent in the state of California where it's okay to kill somebody after you smoke marijuana.
Does it set?
That's true. That's bullshit too. What about all the young black adults who committed their very first crime, even as kids, and are tried as adults and get life sentences? When everybody knows their prefrontal cortex is not mature enough to make rational decisions. It doesn't mature until they're 25. I think they just passed a law about that. So that's bullshit. That bitch's brain is developed and she know what the fuck she was doing. You can't feed me no bullshit and then tell me it's fucking lemonade. They're making excuses for this bitch. Her brain was off. She smoked some marijuana. Bullshit. She wanted to stab that man. And she did it and she got away with it.
A precedent. I don't know if it does, but it's certainly a case that defense counsels will cite when asking for probation in a case like this.
She looked demonic herself.
If Spacer violates her parole, the judge says she will get 4 years prison time. She does also have to do 100 hours community service. Bryn Spacer, her family, and attorney did not speak after the sentencing, and the attorney has not returned my call either. The defendant did address the judge today, though, very tearful, begging for forgiveness, saying she will spend her life doing good for others.
Why the fuck is... See, this is the shit I be talking about. It didn't say about her apologizing to the family for stabbing this man, but she's tearful and crying to the judge. You know what that means? The bitch don't want to go to jail. She knows she did wrong. So you telling me she don't gotta apologize to the family and show any kind of sympathy or remorse? No empathy? And she can just get away with shit like that? Anyway, that's all I got for y'all today, man. Please like, subscribe, and share the channel. And I'll see y'all back here in another video.